again. It's a rich thing.
What's going on, everybody? It's the Bulls Show, aka Aiden, and welcome back to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a Chicago Bulls video to bring to you guys about the injury update for Lonzo Ball. Many people will see this as a progression into the NBA season without Lonzo Ball. Many people will call this a regression for Lonzo Ball as well, but nevertheless, we'll be bringing you guys the news on this video. Before we get started, please like and subscribe to the Bulls Show, turn notifications on, and let me know in the comments below your thoughts about the current Chicago Bulls roster, your thoughts on Patrick Williams' return, if you'd like to discuss that against the Toronto Raptors, because we have one more injury that's keeping him out remaining, and his name is Lonzo Ball, and we still don't know a lot about what's happening in relation to him. But for this video specifically, we're going to be talking about exactly what's been talked about, what's been said by K.C. Johnson and the Chicago Bulls, obviously, coaching staff and whatnot. And that is that Lonzo Ball's rehab and his running drills have been stopped and ceased for 10 days so he can work on the strength and conditioning of that knee that he has the bone bruise on. And I guess this is the next step, the next chapter in Lonzo Ball's recovery. It's a bit of a delay. It's a bit of a regression, if you guys want to say that. I said that at the start of the video. And obviously, it means more concerning things, in my opinion, coming up for Lonzo Ball. A lot of this is still relatively unknown. Like, why has the rehab not worked for Lonzo Ball? Why is there no other source of rehab that he can attend to? Obviously, the strength and conditioning, is that a real necessity? What's the purpose of it? At the end of the day, is it still going to require more things after that strength and conditioning? Will the strength and conditioning of his knee work? Will it take more than 10 days? There's a bunch of questions there that we will not find out until obviously after this 10-day period. But I guess the most important thing to understand is that 10-day period means 10 days without Lonzo Ball. That means a couple of games without Lonzo Ball. And most importantly, I think it potentially means the end of the regular season for Lonzo Ball. Which means whatever happens after this, it looks like he'll be coming back in the playoffs. No matter how far we get there, it looks like Lonzo Ball's return, if we make it far enough, or even if it's in the first round, it looks like it's coming in the playoffs. So, in my opinion, again, I really would have liked to see Lonzo Ball return in the regular season. And my fingers are still crossed that however short of a regular season he has remaining, hopefully he can end up returning within that regular season just to get, even if it's a game, get a game under his belt. We saw how good Patrick Williams can be off of his first game against the Toronto Raptors. And I think he's going to keep on getting better in terms of his NBA season, in terms of his progression, and in terms of finding his way with the Chicago Bulls. I want that exact same thing with Lonzo Ball, but the saddest thing is it feels like we're not going to get there with Lonzo Ball. So very bad news in my opinion. It's a bit upsetting. It's a delay at the end of the day, and that's something that we never want to see. All we've wanted pretty much from the very beginning of the season since Patrick Williams got hurt was a fully healthy roster. I think that's what all of us wanted to see, and it doesn't look like we're going to get what we wanted at the end of the day. So yes, I'm very upset by this news. It's a bad news story for Lonzo Ball. It's a regression in every sense of the word. And all I can say is obviously the man has to come first. I will say this with every video that in relation to Lonzo Ball, his health, it should be his number one priority. The Bulls basketball will have to wait. And hopefully he can get better soon. Hopefully he can recover from this bone bruise. Hopefully he can recover from this regression and this strength and conditioning and get back on the court as soon as possible. But of course he does. His health comes first. We'll wait and see what we could do without him. Obviously, we still have a new journey to look after and to go after with Patrick Williams in the team. We saw that he came off the bench and he played very well, in my opinion. And he does add some things that we could potentially have been missing while he was gone. And if he can find his way on this team, again, it's another addition to the team that will get us a little bit stronger, which is all that we really want if you're a Chicago Bulls team at the moment. So in terms of a healthy roster, it doesn't look like we're going to get there at the regular season. Hopefully, he'll come back, Lonzo Ball, in the playoffs, and it'll feel like he hasn't missed a beat, because that's what we're going to need. Because it's very hard to be in a playoff environment for the first time in your NBA career and simply just perform with little to no game experience or game fitness heading into the playoffs. That's the real bad thing about Lonzo Ball not coming back in the regular season, if that's going to be the case. He's going to come in very cold into the NBA playoffs, and we're going to be expecting him to make some big shots. Expect him to run the show when it's a playoff environment. It's a lot more tougher, it's a lot more grittier, and it's a lot more of a half-court set game. Lonzo Ball might not come into this ready to go at 100%. So that is the worry. But again, let me know in the comments below what you think about Lonzo Ball. Do you want him to sit out the rest of the season because of this news? Do you think him coming into the playoffs without really any sort of regular season experience after this injury, do you think that's going to be a good thing for Lonzo Ball? Do you think it won't make much of an impact? Do you think it will make a big impact on what he does? Your overall thoughts and opinions on Lonzo Ball. He's our starting point guard at the end of the day. Whether you want to call him one of our best players or not, many people want him as part of that big three. Many people see it as a big four. Whatever you guys feel about Lonzo Ball, he's our starting point guard. Most teams in the NBA that don't have their starting point guard in their team are going to struggle. It's as simple as that. Look at Denver with Jamal Murray. It's an easy conversation to have. Most teams starting point guards, when they're out of the lineup, will struggle. And the Chicago Bulls, we've done so well at this point to continue to win. But recently in this March stretch, without our starting point guard, we have struggled. Simple as that. But let's hope we can continue to push forward, and maybe we will see Lonzo Ball down the line. Fingers crossed that we do. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you're new. Hopefully you enjoyed the video nonetheless. We've got a game against the Milwaukee Bucks to look forward to, so our eyes have to be focused on that. It's a very harsh news story. It's a very bad time to be a Bulls fan, but we picked up a win against the Raptors. The first in what I hope could be many this week. Let's hope we can go and get another one against the Milwaukee Bucks. Have a wonderful and safe day. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay tuned for more. Take care and peace.